and new season of Life's Canvas. We are now season 6, episode 1. This video was supposed to be made yesterday, Saturday, but I had a long day. I stayed the night with Big Horse for a steak race, which sadly did not go as well as we hoped. He just got boxed out coming out of the gate, and it just went downhill after that. But he came back all right. Jockey was not harmed, so I'm grateful for that. I am a little upset we didn't place anywhere in the race, but that's just how life goes. As you can tell, I'm very tired still. I had maybe yesterday I had maybe 4 hours. Oh, as you can tell. Because other than that, this week has been pretty good actually. I can't complain. It's not been too awful. My cat's there. He's like, why are you here? He has a special window over there, and she thinks she's the boss. No, this week has not been a bad week whatsoever. My plan, I think, for my walk with God, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start researching a different church that's close to me, with all new people and a fresh start. I think honestly that's what I need right now. I keep going to I was going to the church where I used to live in Charlestown, but I don't live there now, obviously. So I don't really go down that way anymore. But also I felt welcomed, but at the same time I didn't feel super welcomed, if people know what I mean. Sorry, still very tired, so just work with me here, guys. But I do want to try to find a small church that doesn't have people I know in it, where I can just be myself. I think that's what I want. I do know I've had 2 people in my life that I've kind of had to strive away from. As you all know, I love my pony to death, Valentine. He is my world. But I want better for him, so he is going to a new home as of today, which is going to be very rough to say goodbye to him. But he won't be that far from me. It'll be like 30 minutes. So I can always go see him whenever I like, the lady said. And he'll get treated like gold. His favorite snack, chicken nuggets, and just enjoy. But he was supposed to go to a friend of mine before. But that friend was very disrespectful to me and was going to travel a lot with him, and he is old. He does not need to be traveling that much. One time is enough, not more than once. So I told him no, and instead of just saying, okay, that's how this works, it's not, it wasn't a done deal. He wanted to start saying weird things and just honestly not being very nice. And I shut it down real quick. I said, you're not getting my pony. You're not the right fit for him. The other person that I'm trying to strive away from is somebody who's very close to me. Um, I will just say I really do wish he would open his eyes just a little bit and see how our relationship is kind of declining. Um, and it's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with my fiance. Um, I do hope he understands that where I'm coming from is not out of hurt. It's out of love. I need to separate from certain people and do my own thing for quite a while. Because at the end of the day, people need to understand my job, my kids, my fiance, my animals. That's my number one. Oh, and myself. Sorry. People are really like, you need to include yourself and myself. My bad. That's my number one priority. Not people. Luna. He's like, leave it alone, mother. Not people that I've known for a couple of years. Not people that I've known for years. Um, some people need to understand that. I'm trying to eat my cereal. No. People need to understand that my life is not gonna revolve around everybody. It's gonna be around people that are gonna stick by me. And the one person that was going to take my pony, I don't even talk to him now. We don't talk. Because I'm not gonna be disrespected and you think you're gonna talk to me. Like nothing happened. That's not how this works. I have a friend, we do talk. We haven't talked in a couple days, so I don't know if he's mad. And like I said, at the end of the day, that I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna keep on going with my day and with my life. And if he still wants to be my friend at the end of the day, that's great. If not, then kick rocks. Seriously. I didn't make this podcast to be a liar. I didn't make this podcast to not tell the truth. This podcast is raw. It is real. And it is the truth. I will never come on here and tell any kind of lies. I will always speak the truth on this podcast. And that is why people watch this. That is why women and men watch my podcast because it is true and it's real. Now, people are probably thinking, well, you haven't had many interviews lately. No, I do have another one I'm trying to set up. Just the timing and everything's just been messed up with work and dates. So I'm hoping to message that person today and hopefully get a schedule where we can actually do the interview. It probably will be here in the house or wherever he would like. But that will be exciting when it happens. And the little guest. But on that note, happy Sunday. It's gonna be a good day. I'll make it a good day. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, and I hope everyone's had a wonderful week, and I hope everybody has a wonderful next week. And I will see you guys, I promise, next Saturday on time on Life's Camp.